Is the screen visible?
No, sir, not yet.
Now, is that okay?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yes. So, our today's concept is SSL, Secure Socket Layer. That is the layer which is providing security for the sockets. So sockets, what is the purpose of a socket in a network? In order to establish a connection from one system to the other system, we need to provide a connection there. That is done through sockets. Sockets can establish connection between one system and another system. So here, while establishing the connection through sockets, we need to provide security for those sockets. So that can be taken care by this SSL, Secure Socket Layer. So here, this Secure Socket Layer has a few points to remember. The first point is Transport Layer Security Service. So this particular SSL is a security service which was offered at the transport level. Next, originally developed by Netscape. So Netscape developed this SSL and version 3 is designed with public input. So by taking public input, this version 3 was designed SSL version 3. Subsequently became internet standard known as TLS. So this is also called as TLS, Transport Layer Security, and uses TCP to provide a reliable end-to-end service. I told you that this SSL will establish connection between one system and another system. So through TCP, it will establish a connection that is a reliable end-to-end connection. SSL has two layers of protocols. So here it will be having two layers of protocols. See the architecture over here. So the first layer consists of SSL handshake protocol, SSL change cipher specification protocol, SSL alert protocol, and HTTP protocol. Four protocols are present in the and the second layer of SSL architecture is SSL record protocol, and the third layer is TCP protocol, and fourth layer is IP protocol. Yes, guys, can you see the PPT?
Yes, sir, it's at SSL architecture.
Yes, yes, SSL architecture. So the SSL record protocol is the second layer, and TCP protocol is the third layer, and IP protocol is the fourth layer. These are the four layers presenting SSL architecture. The first layer
Sir, but
constitutes of SS. Yes,
sir, but in the
yes.
first page it was written that only two protocols are there. Here there are more than two protocols, like 5, 6 protocols are here.
SSL has two layers of protocols. Listen first. First, listen. This is the architecture. The entire SSL architecture is like this. So next we will discuss about that. We will come to that point also. Just listen. So here
Yes, sir.
SSL handshake protocol, SSL cipher specification protocol, SSL alert protocol, and HTTP protocol are the four protocols present at the top layer of this architecture. And SSL record protocol is the second layer, and TCP is the third layer. IP is the fourth layer. So we will discuss about each and every layer. SSL architecture first, SSL session. So first, what is called an SSL session? It is an association between the client and server, and it created by a handshake protocol. So each and every SSL session is created by the handshake protocol define a set of cryptographic parameters. So a set of cryptographic parameters. What are the cryptographic parameters which are used for secure transmission of data is defined in the SSL session, may be shared by multiple SSL connections. We can also have multiple SSL connections in this. And next, what is called an SSL connection? It is a transient, that is peer-to-peer communication link associated with one SSL session. So SSL connection will always establish connection with another SSL session. So that is the thing here. SSL record protocol. So SSL record protocol, it ensures two security services, that is confidentiality and message integrity. So first service is confidentiality using symmetric encryption with a shared secret key defined by a handshake protocol. So what is called confidentiality? No authorized users can access the data. Only no unauthorized users can access the data. Only authorized users can access the data. That's all. So that is called as confidentiality. Here, this confidentiality is achieved by implementing these algorithms: IDEA, RC2, RC240 version, and DES40 version, and DES 3DES, Forteza, RC440 version, RC4128 version. So like that, these are the various algorithms which ensure confidentiality in SSL record protocol. And next, message is compressed before encryption. So each and every message is compressed before the encryption is done. Next, message integrity. Message integrity means no modification of the message. Whatever the message which was being transmitted from the source to the destination, it should not be modified by any hacker. So that is called as message integrity. So this message integrity is achieved using a MAC with shared secret key. So medium access control security is used here with shared secret key. And next, similar to HMAC but with different padding. So HMAC will be there and MAC will be having different padding here. I will show you that also. SSL chain cipher specification protocol, one of the three SSL specific protocols which uses the SSL record protocol. A single message and causes pending state to become current, and hence updating the cipher suit in use. So here it will continuously update the cipher suit which was in use. So that is why it is called as chain cipher specification protocol. So it will continuously changes the cipher specification. That is the case here. SSL chain cipher specification protocol. SSL alert protocol conveys SSL related alerts to peer entity. Severity will be denoted here with a warning message or fatal error message, and specific alerts will be displayed like unexpected message, bad record, MAC, decompression failure, and handshake failure, illegal parameter, close notified, no certificate, bad certificate. All these are the alert messages which this SSL protocol will display. Compressed and encrypted like all SSL data. So the compression and encryption will be similar to all SSL data. And next, SSL handshake protocol allows client and server to authenticate each other. So it will authenticate the client and server by each other. And next, it will allows the client and server to negotiate encryption and MAC algorithms. So it will implement encryption and MAC algorithms here, and it will allow client and server to negotiate cryptographic keys which are to be used. So what are the cryptographic keys? Either it may be public key or private key. So those keys can be negotiated with this handshake protocol. SSL handshake protocol comprises a series of messages in phases. So it will just have a series of messages in phases. It establishes security capabilities, and server authentication and key exchange will be there, and client authentication and key exchange will also be there. At last, it finishes the operation after the authentication is checked. So that is about SSL handshake protocol. See here, all the operations in between the client and server is shown here in the SSL handshake protocol. Here, client is sending a hello message to the server, and the server is sending a reply message hello to the client. So whatever the request which was being sent by the client, that the same request, the response is generated by the server. So within the specified time, the client will be sending the request, and within the specified time gap, the response will be generated by the server. Next, TLS. TLS, transport layer security. Transport layer security, IETF standard. It is the IETF standard. So what is called IETF standard? I told you about IETF. What is called IETF? what is called IETF? The very first class itself, Internet Engineering Task Force. Internet Engineering Task Force standard RFC 2246, similar to SSL version 3. So what is the version 3 which was invented by Netscape of SSL? So the same version, it is very similar here. TLS, Transport Layer Security, with minor differences. What are the minor differences between SSL version 3 and this TLS, Transport Layer Security, is in record format version number. So version number will be different. IETF standard RFC 2246. And next uses HMAC for MAC. So here instead of MAC, HMAC will be used. And next, a pseudo random function expands secrets, has additional alert codes. So whatever the alert codes which we had seen previously, in addition to those alert codes, some more additional alert codes will be there, and some changes in supported ciphers. So some of the ciphers will be having certain changes, and changes in certain certificate negotiations. So certificate negotiations also, there will be having some changes in the use of padding. So this TLS will be having padding changes also. Set, secure electronic transactions. This electronic transactions are nothing but the credit card or debit card transactions, online transactions, which you are doing in your day-to-day life with your credit card or debit card transactions. So this was developed in the year 1996 by MasterCard, Visa, etc. It is not only a payment system, it is a secure electronic payment system, rather a set of security protocols and formats. So here we will be using a set of protocols and formats here for that secure electronic transactions. So see here how the operation takes place in a secure electronic transaction. The cardholder interacts with the internet, and merchant interaction with payment gateway, acquirer, payment network, issuer. So here the certificate authority is having the whole connectivity between the internet, issuer, and payment network and acquirer, such that the entire transaction is done. So I think all of you know about this secure electronic transaction through credit card, isn't it? So in our previous slide, I told you that SSL has 2 layers of protocols. So here 2 layers of protocols means here, see here, SSL related protocols. So SSL related protocols, 2 layers: SSL handshake protocol, SSL chain cipher specification protocol, SSL alert protocol, HTTP, and SSL record protocol. So these 2 layers of protocols are SSL related protocols, and these 2 protocols are transmission related protocols. That is why here that point is highlighted. SSL has 2 layers of protocols, means that 2 SSL related protocols. So here this handshake protocol takes care of the client and server operations, and SSL chain cipher specification protocol takes the advantage of changing the cipher specifications, and SSL alert protocol will generate the alert messages, and HTTP text transmission, hypertext transmission, and SSL record protocol, it will monitor all the operations, whatever the operations. So confidentiality is ensured and message integrity is ensured with this SSL record protocol. So these are the 2 SSL layer protocol, and the remaining 2 are the TCP and IP, which are different from SSL protocols. So the remaining concepts we will discuss in the next class. Let me take the attendance.